Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's Saturday morning and I'm out for a ride with the guys from Banbury Star. We're doing a practice run of the road race. It's the Banbury Star road race next weekend. So what we're planning to do is just ride the course and have a bit of a practice run on it. Then we've got Fran with us here as well, and he's going to be our bottle boy. He's going to be handing out bottles, I think at the top of Edge Hill. I don't know where the feed station is exactly. So we're gonna, yeah, welcome back to the channel. There's Nick. Yeah, there's all the guys. It's a laugh that Luke's a YouTube vlogger. A YouTuber. Yeah, man. Anyway, so you can watch the route, and then if you're riding in the race next weekend, you can get a feel for what it's like riding the route.
Cycling like that, but yeah. One day, yeah. You know, I went out for like 110 miler yesterday, you know, fringe of watts, but you know, feel alright. But golf, really
Measure pace. Walking around.
Woo! And then you see he's suffering fucking face in their photos. He posted.
Yeah.
Like, you could tell it's sweating like
Holding on for dear life. It was hot.
Who else is coming today? Does anyone know?
Don't know.
Say me and Toby on route.
Yeah, I think it might be. You know.
Who's Josh your boyfriend?
I said my mates out later.
He said he loves hills, doesn't he? He says Edge Hills.
Okay, so we're cycling along the Warwick Road, and the race itself is 4 laps of I think it's about a 15 mile, must be close to 15 mile circuit. And I suppose the main feature of the circuit is the ascent of Edge Hill, and that's a pretty tough climb. It's about a 4-minute climb on a normal ride, and in the race you'll be doing short 3-minute times up there. And the rest of the course is quite rolling as well. So it's a challenging course, and this year it's a 2-3-4 race rather than previous years it was just a 3-4, so slightly higher category. Anyway, the lap really will start on this left-hand turn here. This is the turning down to Hornton and Hawley, so the finish is just here on the left. We're just starting on the lap here along the Warwick Road. So we're on the course now. good job marking them out. Should be alright. Feeling pumped up for the race next weekend?
Not as much as I was out.
Oh, okay.
I feel last week.
It's good that you kind of were ill last week, but you know, you're getting over it. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Oh, good stuff. Yeah, I'll probably do an hour afterwards. I think we're only doing one lap. Richard's knackered, he played golf yesterday, so I think Ed wants to do 2 laps, so maybe we'll do 2 laps. Okay, yeah, that's a decent ride. Yeah, fine.
Enjoying watching your vlog.
Oh, you have? Oh, yeah, well, that's good. I'm on 49 subscribers now. You hit 50, then you can do live vlogging.
Oh wow.
So I'm almost there for 50. Yeah, it's good fun. I quite enjoy it. It's I thought to begin with it would be quite a unique thing to vlog rides and runs and stuff, but a lot of people do it.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised.
It's not short.
No. So I guess in a way it's trying to stand out from the crowd. But anyway, I'm doing alright. Got like over 4,000 views on my video, so
Well, I was going to say, when you shared the one in the chat on
yeah.
I had a look and I said, you feel like vlogging what for the entire year so far?
Since the end of January. Yeah, and I had at the beginning. So I was basically on Amazon and I was shopping. And things that you might like, suggestions came up, of course. And it's like special buy was a action camera. It's only 40 quid. And I thought, well, I've often thought about buying one just to record my rides, you know. So I thought I'd go for it, bought it, and I thought, well, why not upload it? And then really from there. But the first camera I got wasn't very good quality. It was only cheap, so you know, pay for what you get at the end of the day.
But you know, that's the kind of price point you want.
Yeah, to step in. Yeah, exactly. So I was happy with that. And then yeah, got a GoPro. It's a lot better, the GoPro.
Software and GoPro have image stabilization.
Yeah, so it's image stabilization. Horizon fixing's really good.
Yes.
So yeah, so it's a lot better. And better for my subscribers, you know. And you've watched a couple, have you?
Yeah. Like, I wouldn't say I watched them.
I don't. No, don't watch it every day. It'd be boring. And even they're very long, some of them. So you wouldn't really watch the whole lot. The idea, really, I think.
Apart from one the other day.
The what one?
The Star Wars day.
Oh yeah. Park one. Yeah, that was alright. I guess my feeling of them is there's like a poor man's like Zwift. You sit in front of watching me riding on the turbo or something. Anyway, we're just going down Warmington Hill now. Just chatting to Ryan there about my vlogging.
Big fan.
Yeah, see, big fan. So this is Warmington Hill. So we've gone along the Warwick Road for about 2-3 miles. And then this is probably the big feature of the Warwick Road section, which is down Warmington Hill. It's not technical, but it is fast. other people's vlogs of races, they often say, oh, unfortunately the battery ran out and stuff like that. I suppose what you do is not start recording until you've got either an hour left, or just keep starting and stopping recording, which is kind of what I did on the Dalton Barracks ride. You know, kind of what I did on there, and that's why I was a bit like, am I recording, am I not recording? So I've got the remote, so that you know there, it flashes in the corner red, and it flashes on here red, but it's not always easy to see. But the remote's good, and you can change like to like time warp, and you can put it on like photo, whatever. So you can do lots of it on the remote. Certainly, that's a big feature of the race, and everyone on the first lap certainly will be trying to get a good position on the hill. But you've ridden it as a 3-4? Yeah. Okay. And basically the race always disintegrates when you're going up Edge Hill. I've probably done it, I don't know, half a dozen times now. The race? I am, mate, yeah. I won it. I was a 3-4. Yeah, man. 2015. Yeah, 2015 I won it. Yeah, 9 years ago I won it. Oh, if only. Turn back the hands of time. What could we achieve? That morning, I wasn't even signed up for the race. Living in Banbury, I just thought, I'll rock up to the HQ and see if there's a spot available. And yeah, a lot of people sign up for this race and then don't race it. There's quite a lot of did not start. I think it's maybe the course, I don't know, puts them off a bit. The weather wasn't that great that morning anyway. It was like a fine misty drizzle, which actually I quite like racing in. Anyway, come down Warmington Hill. It's quite a straight, flat section, and then we've got another 10% descent here, with quite a tight left-hand turn at the bottom of the descent. All the potholes have been marked out already, so they've all got yellow circles around them. Come back! But there are some big potholes.
I know what's on your mind. We do this all the time. We fight and then we're fine. You know I'm yours, you're mine. Oh mine, I'm yours, you're mine. Oh mine, oh mine, I'm yours, you're mine. Oh mine.
Smile.
Gosh, yeah. Yeah, really quick. I think a guy called Johan Breitenbach or something that has it, and he's super quick. I've taken some of his segments before, and then he goes out the next day and takes them back quite convincingly. So in the distance we can see Edge Hill. Probably won't be able to see it, but this is the perimeter road of the camp, and just over on the left in the distance is the peak of Edge Hill, which we have to ascend 4 times. Peter is, yeah, he's going really well. He got the KOS for going up there 10 times. I don't know even why you'd want to go up there 10 times, but impressive. He's been practicing quite a lot on the hill. This is a nice, smooth, fast road, pretty flat. Starts to ramp up a little bit towards the end, getting towards the foot of Edge Hill. I think it's meant to be a bit drizzly next week. Yeah, I think there might be a bit of dampness about.
You have a few days of this in a row, you've got to get used to it, don't you?
You do, mate.
But climatising is like nice weather.
Yeah.
Like leaving the doors open, windows open, everything like.
In summer kit. Just starting to ramp up now. Come back! Is he gonna come? Yep. Go on. Pretty much about halfway into the lap. About to exit this road onto the, I think it's the 4086, which is the road that goes through Edge Hill. We don't go through Edge Hill this year, it's a slight change, but it's certainly the road that goes up the hill. So left turn.
Clear behind me.
Yep. Okay, on to the hill. Rich is going to do an effort.
Feel free.
Feel free.
Free racing tomorrow.
Rich is racing tomorrow, so he's just getting a bit of an effort in. He is a machine. Hey, Toby. Peter's gone. Peter's super keen. So, the hill itself, I tend to think of it as 2 parts. down, and there's this initial bottom part where it's quite steep. It slightly levels off and then ramps back up again really hard. Yeah, it levels off. You can have a breather for about 3 seconds. Stop. Yeah. Let everyone catch you up, Rick. Then go again. Yeah. Oh, everyone will have their own perceptions of the hill. Yeah. I've always thought that here, it's coming up on the turn, and then it's slightly eases up here. A very, micro rest, and not really a rest, a brief respite, and then it goes again. The road surface on the hill, pretty good, and they have resurfaced just here now, but it goes through the woods, nice and cool. You hear the birds singing. In the race you'll hear the skiers flattering about. Dead squirrel! Have to move that by next Sunday. Yeah. Coming on in, Rick. Okay, it's nice and cool in the woods, thankfully. As you can see, it's a really steep, tough hill. I imagine the first couple of laps, it will be really tough, full gas. Riders trying for a breakaway. Often a breakaway does go on this race. There's a sign just up here on the left, and basically once you hit that, the end is in sight. So always I look towards that sign. Well, at that pace, it doesn't seem too hard. It'll be a totally different story on race day. There'll be crowds gathered here at the top cheering you on, and pretty sure there's a KOM and a QOM competition as well. There's a women's race on this circuit in the afternoon. This lap probably took about 5 minutes. We're going at least a minute and a half quicker up there on race day.
I'll put initials on the bottom or something.
So when you hold the bottle, left hand, so you're facing the road. Yeah. If you do it with the right, you're kind of like turning away. So when you hold it, don't move. So the main thing is just hold still and loosely at the top. The other thing is open the bottles.
Open,
then
really?
actually squeeze it rather than here is difficult.
Well, okay.
And then you get a face full of
yeah,
my
I'm not
energy
sure if
gel.
I agree with that, but okay. You know.
My energy drink.
Yeah, you spill a half of it before you get it.
Yeah, but that's a good, it's a good little hack there, Toby. I like that one.
Are you feeling brave?
So we're going to actually like run through passing bottles practice run. I reckon we should go all the way down the hill, but everyone's saying just turn around here. So we'll probably be... You doing it, no?
Yeah, I am. Gonna give him
Okay, going to give him a bit of a breather.
You've got to,
It's rapid fire bottles here.
unlikely we're going to be bunched up like this.
No, we won't be. And we'll probably be going around about 18, 19 along here.
Yeah.
So give it some beans. Yeah, the pace will be about 18, 19 miles an hour. So it's just a practice. Whoa, yeah, good one. Got it. Got someone's Gatorade bottle. Don't drink any of that. It's a lemon flavour. It's quite nice. What? Oh.
Oh, nice one. Squeezy.
Holy shit. Yeah. Back. Okay, one more practice run here. I'm not the best at this type of thing. It is a good skill to have. Nothing wrong with Fran doing it. It's just me. Yeah, that's good. You got it. All right. Yeah.
It's a glorious day.
Yeah. So here we are. We're at the top of Edge Hill now. We finished that sort of like feed zone practice, and the course route a bit flat after the hill. It's probably like a half a minute to a minute recovery time, and then there's a left turn just along here towards the village of Ratley. And this is a new section of the course this year due to traffic flow through Edge Hill. It's got quite busy, so it's slightly safer to go this way from a traffic perspective. So left there, this is a slight rise. Into Ratley. Here, and then there is a right turn which is going to be quite tricky in the race. So slightly downhill and then right turn. And then a bit of a ramp, so you've got to get your gearing right there. Pushing up here on tired legs after already going up the big hill. So another little practice run at the hill, sorry, at this tight right turn. I don't know what speed we'll be going here, but I'm actually going to be around the 20s, and then cut in tight, and then out gears, out the saddle, push, and then up.
Yep.
Bit of gravel right on the inside.
Gravel's alright even, but yeah.
Here's Ryan.
Sorry.
It's much easier if you clear that gravel.
Yeah, I think that gravel, man, it's like...
Because
you're...
He knows what that means.
It means yes. It means yes.
Nice, good one, Toby. Anyway, the rest of this road here, there is a junction here, but it'll be marshalled, so you won't notice it in the race. And then this section of road, this little back road, getting towards the Stratford Road, there are a few potholes on the left. They've all been marked out, but they are quite sizable, like here. That's only about 100 metres from that junction on the left. That's a biggie. Another one, little one there. My advice is don't ride in the gutter along this stretch. You'll end up smashing your wheels. Bigger ones there, that's a big one with a puddle in it. Yo! Car behind! And car in front. Yeah, a few potholes here. I think the worst of it is basically for about the first 200 metres after that junction. Go back! The Stratford Road. Oh, there's a pothole there in the middle of the road. There's a couple of potholes on that junction. One's kind of in the middle. And then onto the Stratford Road. This section's quite fast.
Depends who you're with.
Depends if you're on Nick's wheel or not. If you're on Nick's wheel, it'll be very fast. Woo!
Fitness don't come to this race.
Yeah, basically. Okay, there's a left turn. Nick's already shouting out there's a pothole on the left. Oh, yeah, so there's a big pothole just before this turn on the left. And then you can take this turn at a pretty good pace. Slight pothole there and right on the junction, but you can take this at pretty good pace. And then this back stretch towards Hawley, and then to complete the lap. This is fast and smooth, but also a fair few potholes. Cool. Nick's plan is to go to Wicks a bit later on today and go around with some concrete and patch up all the holes for it. Big pothole there on the left. The car behind. Car back. Car back. I don't know if they're trying to overtake. And the car in front. It's quite narrow, the road. kilometres, I suppose. Along a bit. Oh! will be marshalled, of course, and then building up now for the finish. So less than a mile after that turn to the finish. Descending here, this will be quick. Descent, small bridge. Okay, and then this is the finishing hill now. So over the bridge, finishing hill. Bit of a climb, not long, it's only about 20 seconds or something, 30 seconds. Not too steep. Be busy in the peloton here. Then there's a slight levelling off and then a ramp up. So a bit of a levelling off now. And then final ramp up here. You want to have your gear sorted when you hit this, and basically big push up here. Go on, Haley. Go on, Haley. Go on. Go on, Haley. You can do it. Big push. Oh. Coming up to the finish here. This is quite a tester at the end of a race. Oh, you're going to try and take me on the line, and basically the finish is here, just where that lay-by is on the right. And that's either the finish or lap completed. And then it's left turn here to where I started the talking on the vlog about the route, and basically this is the Warwick Road. Finished that first lap. We split up a bit. Some people have got commitments to go home, etc. But we're just going to do, a few of us, another lap. I'm not going to vlog the lap like I did last time. What I'll do a time lapse of it. So we're on the Warwick Road. Time lapse footage. Back on Edge Hill. I didn't, but I was seeing people putting pictures up about them.
Yeah.
You see them? Good? I looked out the window, I didn't see him. What time? Oh, okay, I wasn't up that late. Ed's saying there were the northern lights over Banbury last night. Very unusual. You can smell the fresh garlic, eh? The wild garlic.
Wild garlic,
Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah, come on. Whoa. So you got the sign up here. Right, that's the top. And then feed station here, where we were practicing earlier. Bottle, go. I think the footage just ran out there, but basically I'm at the finish here. The finish line, I think you can just see it on the road there, so it's the end of this lay-by. Basically that was a good little recce there for the race next weekend, so just over a week's time. Next Sunday we'll be racing, so there'll be lots of people around watching the race. Looking forwards to it. We'll see how we go. I did win it a few years ago as many people will know, I've told them countless times, but I don't think it will happen this year by a long shot. If I get, I don't know, top 30 will be good, top 20 would be great. Anything better than, yeah, if I hit top 20 I'll be more than happy. But anyway, that's the end of this vlog. Thanks for watching. If you're racing and you've watched this, I hope you found it useful. And of course, thank you for watching, and see you again on the channel sometime soon. Okay, bye bye for now. Banbury. It's the building sites and the traffic lights.